Hello, welcome. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make a sachet. Sorry if that's not the correct pronunciation, but the things you're going to need is yarn, a marker, a hole punch, this is optional, you do not need this, scissors, and some type of fabric. So I do have a camera in the way, so this might be a little bit difficult for me to make this the correct size, but I am going to try. So what you're going to do first is you're going to spread out all of your fabric. I am doing half of the fabric, so it's folded in half, as you can see. And I'm going to draw a half circle and do it that way. So you want your circle to be about 3 to 4 inches across. So I'm going to try and do this 3 to 4 inches, but once again I can't really see. So hopefully it turns out good. And you're just going to cut it out and unfold it. Coming in here making all this ruckus. Go on now, get it. Love you. That was my boyfriend. So I think it was about 3 inches. No, maybe this way it is. It's alright though. You can cut holes with scissors. I'm not going to do that because it is long and tedious. I'm just going to use the hole punch. Now this hole punch isn't exactly the easiest thing either. It's actually quite a pain, but it is easier than doing it the other way, in my opinion anyways. And the whole thing with sachets is that you don't necessarily have to fill it with certain things. You can fill it with whatever you feel you want to fill it with. Just whatever feels right. Today we're going to be doing an herb blend. I put crystals in my other sachet, but this one I am not going to because I don't have any more small crystals that will fit in this. But you're just going to basically fill it with whatever intent, and this one's going to be a money sachet, so hence the green, everything. You can do the color of the sachet based on intent or just whatever colors you like. I try and go off intent with certain sachets, like money sachets. It's just a good idea to incorporate the colors with it. And I might skip through this part because it is taking forever. So I'm just going to pause this and then come back when it's done. Okay, so all my holes are done. So some people like to put the herbs in here already, but I do not because it just makes it harder to put the yarn through. Now you can use yarn or string. I prefer yarn because it's not going to break as easy as string would, but you can really use as much as you want or whatever you want. And I'm just taking out some of the string, and then you're basically just going to weave it through back and forth through the holes. That's the whole idea of this. And I'm making a necklace one, so it will have a lot of string at the end that you're gonna see like run off the side of the camera. Now these handmade sachets are not going to be perfect. Oh, what did I do? What in the world? I did something wrong. Oh no, I didn't. Oh yes, I did. Whoopsies. But anyways, you're just gonna keep doing this until it is all weaved through. Pretty simple. I know a lot of people don't make handmade sachets, but if you want to learn, this is how you do it. And there's probably other ways too. This is just how I do it personally. And yeah. So once you do this, you're going to... Now I leave this. I don't add it through this other portion. And I'll show you why in a minute. But you can put any herbs, anything that you kind of want to put in here. I'm using a money herb blend, which is alfalfa leaf, ginger root, and oh man, what is the other one? I think it's dandelion root. Can't remember. But you're just gonna put like not too much because you don't want to overfill this. But because I'm not putting crystals in, I'm gonna put a little bit more. And you can put crystals, you can put bones, whatever you want, really. And then you're gonna kind of just tighten it, I guess, if you will. And it's gonna look a little weird. But I'm gonna cut this string real quick. You're just gonna be cutting both sides if you have two sides. And then, whoopsies. I hate when this thing shakes. Then you're just gonna take this, and what I do is I tie it around. This is gonna be too small for a necklace. Oh well, it's all good. And you're just gonna tie it off. Ooh. You want it tight so nothing comes out. I'm having a little bit of trouble. Okay, I think I got it. Now, if this was long enough for a necklace, you would just take the two loose ends that you have and simply tie them together. And then after this, most of the time you charge this while you're tying the string, but you can also charge this afterwards. And that's basically how we make a sachet. I hope you guys liked the video.